but we'd literally take it in turns to break our fast with mum in the room. Obviously, she wasn't fasting because she was unable to do that. But that Ramadan, that's what it looked like for us. Some of us would be in our cars breaking our fasts, and like multiple cars, because there's so many of us, and some of us would be inside the hospital room with mum, and visiting hours obviously is like standard 6 o'clock. So sometimes if we got away with it, we'd be able to stay a bit later. But that was the first proper year where I'd say it didn't feel like Ramadan for us, because we weren't around sitting up at the dining table in our house, and we didn't have mum's food. Mum's food was like the most, like the what I recall to being the best part of Ramadan, because her food was just amazing. Like, we didn't have any of that. And I think she was discharged out of hospital like towards the end of Ramadan, and we maybe had 2 iftars together before she was back in hospital. So that year, I think we only had our family time like on 2 occasions, and both times she wasn't even feeling herself, and she was unable to eat properly. So yeah, Ramadan that year was completely unlike any other Ramadans I'd experienced. And I think that's why I find Ramadans now, even though, you know, this summer will be 7 years that my mum passed away, but every single Ramadan I think about that Ramadan back in 2015 and not being able to do the things. And now, like, even if I attempt to want to enjoy Ramadan the way that I used to, it's just difficult to reach that. Like, spiritually I can achieve what I want to, but my heart is just not 100% in it the way it used to be. And that has a massive impact on how Ramadan has always been shaped for me.